Now, the city of Johannesburg has recorded over 16,000 emergency incidents since December the 1st, with EMS teams warning that this number is expected to rise as New Year celebrations approach. There has also been a noticeable surge in trauma cases across the city. In a single day, EMS responded to more than 20 gun-related injury calls, highlighting the growing pressure on emergency services during this festive season. Veronica Makholi joins me live now to discuss this just a little bit more. Veronica, it's certainly a worrying state of affairs.
Certainly, Arabile, and think it's been a very busy festive season, especially from an EMS point of view with Gauteng, as we reported earlier during this week, recording about 48,000 emergencies, up from 43,000 during the same period last year. Now, of course, majority of these calls have come from the city of Johannesburg, with about 16,000 of those emergencies calls coming from the city. But of course, now it has to be a shift and a change of focus for EMS teams as the New Year season, of course, celebration is upon us, and the big issue is going to be the issue of fireworks. While they are part of the celebration, they also do pose a number of risks and dangers that EMS teams have had to deal with over the years. And as we speak, we are actually currently in the city of Johannesburg, in the CBD, very close to Hillbrow, where we're at a mall where EMS teams are doing an activation in regards to fireworks safety, speaking to residents from where to actually purchase fireworks from, how to store them so they're not a danger, how to use them, but also most importantly, what to do in case of emergency when using those fireworks. And of course, I'm joined by, firstly, the EMS spokesperson for the city, Xolile Khumalo, who's, I guess, preparing for the festivities ahead. But before we get into that, looking at the incidents that EMS teams from the city have had to respond to so far, from the first to perhaps maybe up until Christmas, how's it been looking in terms of residents' responses to the teams?
Good morning, Ms. Makholi. On our side, EMS, we have had a very low incidents reported to EMS. Residents have been behaving, and we plead with them to continue to be cautious the entire festive season. Otherwise, we haven't seen any major incidents.
And of course, now with the new year coming up, there is that anticipation. I see that members on the ground have been talking to residents. Just tell us a little bit about the importance of fireworks safety as we prepare. I'm sure a lot of people are starting to purchase this weekend.
Yes, we do see a lot of residents purchasing fireworks during this time of the year. So we're just saying to them, please ensure that you purchase these fireworks from authorized dealers. Also ensure that when children are using these fireworks, they use them under supervision, because they are very dangerous when used unsupervised.
Yeah, and I'm going to bring in the divisional chief here, Arabile Ntate Matobako, just to speak to us about just some of the incidents that we've seen. You've been on the ground. The major areas that are red flags coming into New Year's in the city of Johannesburg?
Good morning, and good morning to Newzroom Afrika viewers. The problem areas normally in Yoif, where we see it's in Hillbrow area, there's a lot of injuries that we will pick up that have been caused by not handling fireworks properly. We also see, because as area of Johannesburg, we cover township areas like Soweto, we see a lot of injuries around those areas, and it's most unfortunately we see young people getting injured whilst igniting fireworks, which is very problematic for us as an emergency services.
And when we were speaking just now with the spokesperson, they spoke about the need for authorized fireworks to be purchased. How can residents tell the difference?
Yeah, no, you have the right as a resident, because the city of Johannesburg has got bylaws that are actually controlling selling and handling of fireworks. And, you go to a reputable seller of fireworks, and then you have the right to ask if are you accredited to sell fireworks. And then if you go to a reputable seller of fireworks, then they will be able also to give you information to say how are you supposed to be handling fireworks when you ignite them, and then designated areas where you're supposed to be doing that and where you're not supposed to be doing that. Like we know that 500 meters away from a filling station, your petrol station, 500 meters away from area with explosive. So those are some of the precautions that you need to take before you can ignite fireworks. We also look at animals, because we have got a lot of stray animals during that time of the year, that you should make sure that there are no animals around when you ignite your firecrackers, because they go wild. You know, some people where you have horses around, they can run amok and then leave the stall and start running all over. Where you have dogs, they can even start attacking people because of the firecrackers that have been actually ignited next to them.
Yeah. And certainly as well, the precaution for children who, of course, take part in these festivities, Arabile. We are expecting, of course, to get an overlook of just some of the emergency cases that we've seen in the district of Gauteng when we head to the Gauteng Emergency Center, Operations Center, just a little bit later today, to get an understanding of what we've also been seeing, not just from the city of Johannesburg, but an overview really of the entire province and those emergencies. But you heard it there, just some tips in terms of what EMS teams are anticipating and the responsibility that residents have as we approach the New Year celebrations. Back to you.